Hello students, Om Shanti, welcome to all. Now I am going to discuss about metals and non-metals. So dear guys, you know the metals classified in three categories on the basis of component: element, compound and mixture. So here element further classified on the basis of some physical properties as a metal, non-metals and metalloid. So element further classified into metal, non-metal and metalloids. So the name of chapter, that is metal and non-metal. So all of we have to concern related to metals and non-metals. So first of all, you try to know the some metal having its specific name, like nickname of the some students. So you try to know the specific name of some metal, like coinage metal. Do you know coinage metal? In ancient period, the coins were made by using these metal like silver, copper, silver and arum, tamba, chandi, sona. Likewise, you recall copper, silver, arum. These metal also known as coinage metals. The same way, titanium, chromium, manganese and zirconium. These metals are known as strategic metals. These metals are lighter and very strong, that can withstand the external force, temperature likewise, and these metals are used in making defense equipments. So these metals are known as strategic metals. Likewise, some metals here like alkali metal. So in first group, you know here sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium. These metals are known as alkali metal. In acid base, all of you know the metallic hydroxide are known as base, and that base which are soluble into water, that is known as alkali. So these hydroxide of these metal are water soluble, that's why it is known as alkali metal. The another specific name, alkaline earth metal. Alkaline earth metal. Second group metal in periodic table, all of you know magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium and radium. These are known as alkaline earth metals. So these metals, hydroxide of these metal are alkaline nature, that's why it is alkaline, and these metal are found on earth crust, that's why it is known as alkaline earth metals. The some other notable point, which one is the lightest metal? You must recall that lithium. Lithium is the lightest metal. And which one is the heaviest metal? Heaviest metal, that is the osmium. Atomic number, that is 76. So osmium is the heaviest metal. And another notable point you can note down, the some metal, generally metal are found in solid state, but 1-2 metal are also found in the liquid state, and that metal is mercury, Hg. And almost all of them know the mercury is metal which is found in liquid state, but one more metal which is also found in the liquid state, that is the francium. It is radioactive metal and it has short life. So, francium is radioactive element and it is metal and it is found in liquid state also. Okay. So, one thing more, the metals are known as electropositive element. Metals are known as electropositive element because each and every metal has tendency to lose electron, and when electron removed out from any atom, that become positive charge. So, metal has tendency to lose electron and it become positive charge, means it forms cation, that is why it is called electropositive element. The same way non-metals are known as electronegative in nature, electronegative element. Electronegative element. So, it is clear from the name, the non-metal has tendency to gain of electron, and one atom gain electron, that becomes negatively charged, that is anion. So, it is known as electronegative element because it has tendency to gain electron and it becomes negative charge. So, that is why it is also known as electronegative element. So, now come to the point, the physical properties of metal. After discussing the physical properties, I will discuss the chemical properties. So, if you know the some physical properties of metal, accordingly you can write the physical properties of non-metal. Sometimes question asks the distinguish between metal and non-metal, means, or you write down 3-4 points which differentiate metal and non-metal. So, here 9 physical characteristic here written here, you can note down. And first characteristic, metallic luster. Each and every metal has its own luster. On the basis of that, we can recognize that the metal like gold having its color, silver having its color, copper having its color, iron likewise. So, each and every metal has its luster. This is the one physical characteristic. But other side non-metal, the metal has no luster. Some exception like graphite, that is graphite is allotropes of the carbon, and that non-metal has its luster like metal. So, you also note down that one exceptionally. And the second characteristic, hardness. All metal are generally found in solid state and that is very hard, tough, that is due to the constituent particle of metals are closely packed, having more interparticle forces, and in other way you can say having more metallic, stronger metallic bond. So, all metallic atom bonded through the stronger metallic bond, that is why that the substance hard. And third physical characteristic, melting point and boiling point. Just I told you the all metals bonded through the metallic bond, and due to stronger metallic bond, the metal has high melting and boiling point. Next, the density of metals compared to the non-metals, the density of metal is higher. Density means the number of atoms per unit volume. So, per unit volume the number of atom is so various number of atom present in unit volume of that compared to the non-metal, that is why density of metal are higher. Now, next physical characteristic, malleability. Malleability is virtue of metal due to which the metals can be beaten into sheet. So, all metal can be beaten in thin sheet. So, that is the malleable in nature. So, this is one characteristic of metals, but non-metals are non-malleable, that cannot be beaten into the sheet, thin sheet, and non-metals are brittle in nature. When it is beaten or that is broken into a smallest piece, brittle in nature, due to which that is non-malleable. Now, next characteristic. So, these two terminology is important. Sometimes the terminology asks in the exam. So, you must recall the malleability and ductility. The ductility is also the virtue of the metal, due to which metals can be changed into thin wires. So, all metals are ductile in nature. Now, next physical characteristic electrical conductivity. The all metal conduct of electricity in solid state. The various substance conduct of electricity, but metal conduct of electricity means the electric current flow through it. That is why metal are used as a conductors, and you can note down the gold is highly conductivity compared to the other metals, but it is precious. So, generally in electrical wire the gold is not used, and you can think if the electrical wire is made of the gold, then what happens. Now, thermal conductivity. So, suppose one end of any metallic bar heated here, after few minutes when the touch the another end of the metallic bar, that become hot, means the heat flow from one end to the other end. So, each and every metal also conduct of the heat. So, it has the thermal conductivity in natures. And last physical characteristic, the sonorous. All metals sonoricity. So, all metals sonorous, when it is beat or it is a strike, that creates some peculiar sound. So, you can say the metal has sonorous in nature, while non-metals are not sonorous, and non-metal also not conduct of electricity except the graphite, and non-metal only graphite conduct of electricity. So, and in opposite sentence you can write in physical characteristic or physical properties of non-metal. So, you can write down these point and very simple the differences between the metals and non-metals. And now, here third terminology, metallide. So, there are 6 elements which comes under metallide. Metallide means the properties just intermediate of metal and non-metals, that shows the characteristic between metal and non-metal, that is called metallide. And example you must recall it, that is boron, silicon, germanium, arsenic, antimony and tellurium. You can write down and recall these are metallide. The various time in competitive exam the question asks which one is the metallide of the following 4 option. So, you recall it, and in acid base also you have noted down some metal comes under amphoteric in nature, that metal like the aluminum, zinc, tin and lead. These metal also amphoteric in nature. So, in next class I will discuss the chemical properties of metals and non-metals. So, thank you for listening it.